Hello, my name is Anthony Sanchez, and for my interactive read aloud plan, I plan on using the book Watch Me Throw the Ball by Mo Willems. This is a book that I felt was a very good example of finding a prediction before we read it, finding the message behind the text and what the author is trying to say, and finally, see if we clearly understood the text after we read it. So let's dive in. Before we read the text, I want to show you guys the cover. Here's the cover of the book. Now let's try to make a prediction on what we think is going to happen in this book. My prediction is it will be about someone throwing the ball. Obviously, we have two characters here. One's a pig and one's an elephant. I predict that the elephant and the pig will be throwing the ball together. Now it's your turn. Predict on what you think is going to happen. I'll give you guys a couple minutes to understand and come up with a prediction. Ready? Go. Now that we have made a prediction, let's discuss it together. Let's dive in. I'm going to bring you guys to a part where I felt is a turning point in the book. The part is when Elephant is talking to Pig. He says, "Do you know the secret to throwing?" And Pig says, "Sure, have fun." This is a very important part in the text because it shows that the pig understands a further meaning behind throwing a ball than just throwing the ball. This is important in everyday tasks because we must have fun in order to be successful in life. This is what I felt was the overall message in this book. I believe it was a very important part because having fun is something everyone needs to learn how to do. Just because it may be some busy work does not mean that they cannot have fun. Now, in the middle of the book, let's stop and try to make a prediction for the rest of the book. After we have made the prediction, we will share it with one another. I predict that the rest of the book will go down as Elephant understanding that throwing this ball is not just skill and practice, but it is also about trying to have fun. Now, let's hear your prediction. Let's finish reading the book now that we have heard everybody's opinion and prediction. Piggy, you did not throw the ball around the world. The ball flew behind you and fell here. And that is not very far. Not very far at all. You are right, Gerald. I did not really throw the ball very far, but I had fun. This is another breaking point of the text where Piggy is saying he had fun doing this activity. This is something I plan on bringing up with all of you guys because it is important throughout the year, with whatever busy work we may have to do, that we have fun doing so. Now that we know how to make a prediction, talk about our predictions, talk about what the author is having to say to us and the audience, and what we may or may not need to include in a prediction about the book. Overall, I feel that we have conquered the steps to making a prediction and finding out what the author's message is. Thank you for listening to my interactive read aloud plan.